What, Lily? Lily okay today? Come here. How's Lily today? How's your eyeballs? You got your sleeping eyes? All right, boo boo. Come on. Come on. You need help? You don't need any help. Come on. Come on, Lily. You want to come up too? Nope. All right. Lay down, boo boo. All right. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. You know, my dog Poo Poo and I are going to hang out. And here comes Lily, the three-legged dog. Hi, Lily, the three-legged dog. You okay? Yeah. We're just hanging out this morning. Killing some time outside, watching the birds. It's a little chilly. Got my coffee. Trying to work on making good coffee. And I don't think I'm very good at it. I haven't got down a very good technique on how to make good coffee. Just don't got my formula down. Oh, we got two people in the house already. Well, thank you for being here. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up. Join if you don't have any coffee or something to drink, grab yourself something to drink, and maybe we can visit and chit chat. So, 65 degrees, but there's a very light wind. Yesterday it was 72 and windy, so it was colder. But you can see it's overcast. I don't know if it's going to rain today or not. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention. But, you know, we're in, gosh, mid-September now. This year has just flown by like nobody's business. It's been crazy. It's been really crazy. But that's okay. Our rose bushes are blooming again for the fall. And really impressed. I planted a tree when we had this house built a couple years ago. And it was only about this big. And now it's about 3.5 feet tall. So I'm really looking forward to that tree to keep getting bigger and bigger. But so big enjoyment. You got to find a happy spot in life, you know. Come outside in the evenings, I do a lot. Come outside in the mornings, I do a lot. I like to hang out with my dogs. You can't see her here. Say hi, Poople. Ooh. So that's Daisy. Lily, the red one, is over there. What are you doing, Lily? Why is your face so crooked? I know, it's okay. It's all right. You want to come up here? Come on. All right, and so here's Lily. Come on, Lily. Oh, look here. Let me put my coffee down. And I'll give you a quick picture of me and the dogs. That's Lily and Poo Poo. This is what we do in the mornings. We sit outside. Let me clean your eyeballs, Lily. Lily likes to sleep. All right, everybody got room to sit? Yeah? All right. Let me see if I can give you a better view over here, maybe. Cooking with Rails and Down Me Bog. Hello, good to see you. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm doing great. How about you? I'm having some coffee this morning and petting my dogs. I bought my wife some new seat cushions on this is her little couch in the back in the patio area. But I wanted to show you guys the sky behind me today. So we're doing great. I mean, can't really complain. It doesn't do a whole lot of good. So how are you guys doing over there? I mean, Anything going on? Are you over in the Philippines currently? Thank you for the thumbs up there, my friend, and thank you for the other people in the background there. Appreciate the thumbs up. Really do. The shout out of the live stream. What we're doing is, we're just trying to have a little bit more fun with YouTube. We do our Thursday night thing every time, and I just kind of just want to randomly do live streams and trying to have a little bit more fun. So, any new videos for you guys? What's going on in y'all's world? Tell us what's going on. Are you a coffee drinker? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get my formula right. I was telling some folks the other day. My dog won't stop licking me. I was telling some friends the other day that I really like that, the Asian 3-in-1 coffee, like the Nestle or the other brands of 3-in-1s. But they're really, really hard on my system, my stomach. So I've decided this winter I'm switching to real coffee, and I'm trying to come up with a formula, a ratio that I really like. And so I'm kind of struggling with that so far this fall here in the States. So, but cooking, it's really great with you to see you, man. I'm glad. It looks like you got a blue ring, so if you want to drop a link or a video or share anything, you're welcome to do it. With me, if you guys got a blue ring, you don't have to ask. You can just drop something if you want. So today, like I was telling the folks, it's kind of a 65-degree Lily. I don't need to take a bath. Well, I probably do. But it's Tuesday here. But here's a couple interesting things, guys. One, I just saw a big old wasp nest right there. So I'm going to have to later come out here and relocate those wasps to another part of the world. And it won't be in my world. So we got to do that. And I got a message from StreamYard, believe it or not, and we're only doing YouTube on this one, but we got a message from StreamYard telling me that I've had, which blew my mind, 50 people. I don't know how long the time period is, but I've had at least 50 people click on that StreamYard link, their little advertisement tag when you do a StreamYard, and they put up their little link and your stuff. Apparently, I've had 50 people over the year or so who's clicked on that. So they sent me a cool little emoji saying, "Great job." I don't know what that means for me. I have no clue. But StreamYard is very happy with that. So good for them, right, guys? So cooking, what have you been cooking? Have you got any good recipes lately? Any nice food happening? Fall in America means soups, and Jack's in the house. Good to see you, Jack. Thank you for the thumbs up and the shout out. Jack, do you know cooking? Cooking's a great channel. You guys make sure you check each other out. It's still not perfect, though. The coffee's not perfect. And I haven't figured out how to make it perfect, Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I wanted to taste more like coffee, and I don't know how to make coffee taste like coffee. You think they got an artificial flavor that you could add that's coffee flavor? Because I have some of these drinks, that you buy like at the Asian stores, and some of them have a really strong coffee flavor. And I just kind of want to know how to have a really strong coffee flavor with a little bit of sweetness, is what I want to know. But I don't seem to be able to get my formula quite right. I'm sitting in Lorelei's couch this morning, and I got to admit, it's a little lower than I'm used to. So, Yo, Jack. Yo, Adrian. We did it. What? I wasn't talking to you. All right. Settle down. Here's what we're dealing with this morning. Just give you a little shout out to my doggies. That's Lily, the red one, and Daisy's the black and cream one. And I'm the good-looking guy sitting on the couch. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the birds more. Lily, I know. All right, you good. But let's see. So I have no clue what I'm doing today. Man, this couch is low. I can feel my hips a twixing. So today, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue. I got up early this morning for some reason, was going to work on some things, and then I forgot what I was going to work on. I know, as always, we're working on our tropical short contest. So if you're not checking that out, make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out everybody's channels. But it's a beautiful morning. Oh, I forgot. Now I remember. See, this is what happens when you get old. You get distracted really easy. Here's the good thing. See, I got distracted for my distraction. It's almost that time of the year here. My lawn mowing guy will be here tomorrow. My yard needs to be mowed. But now we're at about every other week before it needs to be mowed. And we're in mid-September. And it's cooled off a lot here, way earlier than we thought it was going to. So I'm thinking about telling him to come back like at the first, around October. The early product, give it a few weeks, let it grow and thicken up and go to seed, and then have him come and do his last mowing for the year. So, but the only problem with that is if I get a bunch of bright, sunny weather, then my grass may grow. So I don't know. I got to think about that. Jack, I know. What's going on in the Philippines? Anything exciting going on over there? Well, that's something I'm working on today, is getting all that taken care of. And I'm trying to clean out my closet. I got to find the winter clothes, which you folks in the Philippines never have to worry about. But I got to get my winter clothes all organized and figured out. And I got a new fire pit for my wife. It's coming in, I think today or tomorrow. So we're going to have to get that assembled and get it out here and get it working so that we don't freeze to death out here. Me, the dogs, and yes, the wife. It's our anniversary month. And we're on our way to go see Vice Gandhi at the end of the month. I think the 29th of September. The performer is going to be in Durant, Oklahoma, down at the Choctaw casinos and all that place is where they're going to be, or she, I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy pretending to be a girl or a girl pretending to be a guy that's a girl. I don't know. But I guess it really doesn't matter. But we're going to go to Durant, Oklahoma to see the star of Showtime in the Philippines. On the way to 7-Eleven and my other half. Wow. Jack's hanging out with the honey, is he? Wow, Jack. Man, you're styling and profile. You're walking the streets of the Philippines with women. Woohoo. What do you think of that, Lily? Lily enjoyed the Philippines when we were there. She liked chasing those big-ass toads and the big cockroaches. Lily thought that was fun. It gave her something to do. She would run around at night, late at night, man. This toad, it had to be, I don't know, man, 8 or 9 ounces, 10 ounce toad, would sneak into our gated community, our gated house, and Lily did not like that toad being there. I don't know how many times I evicted it from my yard, and of course, Lily would be foam up, and we'd have to wash her mouth out, and then my other dog Daisy would just kind of lay there and go, "Oh, whatever." I don't care less. It's almost time to get all the hanging plants moved inside here. So I got to be working on that this week. I got some more of our Filipino garden out here on the patio that has to go inside and got to find room for them. I got to work on that this week. That'd be exciting for me. And we don't have any. Oh crap! I almost forgot, guys. I got to take the wife out to dinner this weekend for our anniversary, and I'm trying to decide where to go. And since there's not a Jollibee around the corner, we won't be going to Jollibee for our wedding anniversary. But I appreciate you guys all being here, and thanks for the thumbs up. So I'm thinking, and she's asleep, so she can't hear me. Because we actually use a noise canceling machine in our room. So, because, we're so loud. But, so I got to take the wife out to dinner this weekend. And it's our anniversary, so I usually splurge. But hell, that means in today's economy, I might have to spend $200 on a freaking meal. Last time we went to Red Lobster, it was over $100 just for freaking Red Lobster. So that was retarded. I mean, disgusting and degrading. So I got to take her somewhere. So I'm either looking at, we've gone to Ruth Chris 4 or 5 times on some anniversaries. A lot of our anniversaries were on cruise ships. And we've gone when we've been traveling to other places. But we like Ruth Chris Steakhouse. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that or not. And we like Bonefish Grill. But I'm open for suggestions. Anybody have a suggestion? Thank you for the 4 people hanging out with me this morning having coffee. It's just not very good coffee this morning. But so I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to take the wife this weekend for our wedding anniversary dinner. And, she's into, obviously, she's into seafood and lobster and steak. And we've been blessed that we've traveled everywhere. We've eaten a lot of places. We're going to limit it. I don't want to drive very far. I don't want to drive more than maybe an hour. And to be honest, within an hour of my community where we live, we actually live in the nicest area. So we have the most fanciest restaurants here. People drive here to eat here, so we shouldn't have to drive anywhere to go find something to eat. So it's either like Ruth Crisp or Bonefish Grill, or there's a fancy privately ran Italian place here, not Olive Garden. We do have some Asian restaurants, but none of them are fine dining. We do have a buffet that she likes, but that's not fine dining. You can't enjoy your wedding anniversary with 400 other people. So, what do you guys think, man? I need a place to take her. So I'll be working on that all week. And I'm trying to think of another nice place that might be. I'm watching the wasp nest. There's a wasp nest sticking right up there on the ceiling of my patio. I'm trying to see if there's anything live in it, or they just built it and made it a cocoon so they can hatch. Some wasps to come out and kill me. So I'm trying to watch it out of the corner of my eye to make sure it doesn't come down and kill me. So that's what I'm doing with that. I'll kill it later. I'm going to take it down later. It's only about the size of a, it's only about that big. So it's not horrible. But been thinking I might go fishing tonight. I might. I don't know. Depends on the weather. But yeah, I've been thinking that I might pack up the truck and pack up the poles and take off and do a little fishing this evening. I just have to decide where I think I'm going to do that at. Oh no, man. Look, whoever's been cleaning my patio area hasn't done a very good job with that ceiling fan. I need to get out here this winter, well, the next few weeks, and scrub that ceiling fan so it's not as so filthy and dirty. But, and I need hotter coffee. This is one thing I'm trying to figure out because I like putting sweet cream in my coffee. But the problem is, it takes the temperature of my coffee down because the cream is refrigerated. And I'm too weirded out to leave cream outside into room temperature because I don't want bacteria to grow and kill me. So I keep it in the refrigerator, like it says, refrigerate. But when you put cold into hot, it neutralizes it, right? So I'm not real happy with the temperature of my coffee. I would like it to be hotter, but I still want to use the sweet cream. So I don't know how to get around that. So it's something I'm working on. Man, first world problems are a bitch, you know. Gotta kill a wasp nest, clean the ceiling fan, figure out where to take the wife to eat for her wedding anniversary, figure out how to make better coffee, and figure out how to keep the better coffee hot. Man, I got a lot of problems here. I mean, a lot of problems. We're having a big Halloween party, and you guys are all welcome to come to the Halloween party. Just let me know. I'll send you the RSVP, which requires $1,000 deposit. But you guys, not peso, but dollar. You know, in order to attend our parties, you have to pay $1,000. But it's well worth it. I mean, you guys, for $1,000, we throw these parties 4 or 5 times a year, and people just find these things just, man, we get rave reviews. So thank you for the 4 thumbs up, everybody. I know this is just kind of a short, promptu live stream, hanging out, drinking coffee. But $1,000, we would prefer a cashier's check or cash, you know, no bad checks. So just keep that in mind. It'll be a great Halloween party. So Lorelai is busy working and planning that. The other Filipinos, she has some other Filipinas who are helping her with that. They're excited because I think this is their first time ever doing an event like this. Not hers, but her friends. It's kind of like their first big time to be a part of this major production. So I know they're looking forward to it. Looking very much forward to it. Other than that, man, I am so excited. My dogs are very happy. I usually sit in my chair, which is over there, and it's only a one-person chair. But today I'm on Lorelai's couch, which means both dogs can sit up here with me. So they're very, very happy. If I haven't done anything else today, I've made the dogs happy. So, it's a beautiful morning. Let's just sit for a second, relax, relax our minds, enjoy the wonderful fall temperatures, the smells, the noises, or should I say the sounds of fall. That's it. You guys can do it. Take a deep breath with me. Relax. Can you hear the birds chirping? Oh, can you see it? I got distracted again. That's the camera bird feeder right there. You see it? That bird feeder has a camera in it. I bought that for one of the gifts for my wife. And it has a motion sensor in it. You put bird feed in it. It's basically a security camera. And somebody went, hey, we should take these security cameras and stick them inside a bird feeder, because crazy people like me who like to watch birds and feed the birds, the birds fly up and the camera records them. So I do have an SD card in there, and I've already got, I don't know, crazy amounts of pictures of the birds. The problem is they're all the same bird. It's just the mourning doves. It's nothing, or a couple sparrows. I don't have anything really cool like a golden finch or anything yet. And we've had it about a week, maybe a little bit longer. But that's what that is out there, if you can see it, is a camera. That camera's watching me watching you. But it's cool. It's cool, I did finally get Lorelei's gift in for our wedding anniversary. It's 10 years, and 10 years is 10 or aluminum, but 10 is the normal thing. I really couldn't find anything made out of tin that I thought was good, so I forego that, and I got her a wedding blanket, which basically is an anniversary blanket. It's a really nice, super plush off of Etsy. Big, plush, beautifully done blanket that has like our name and wedding anniversary on it. And she got that in the mail yesterday. And then I told her, besides all these other gifts she's gotten, my goal was to give her 10 gifts for 10 years. And so I think let's go with this. Let's see. We got a blanket, bird feeder, fire pit. Oh, a thingy that cuts lint or shaves lint off of your clothes and furniture. So what's that for? Oh, I bought her some clothes. So that could be 5, right? Man, I know I bought her way more than that. Oh, I'm taking her to Durant, Oklahoma. Let's do that at 6. Dinner would be 7. HTN, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the thumbs up and the shout out, my friend. How are you? What have you been doing in your world? Tell us about what's going on in your world. HTN's a good guy. So that's like 7. I'm trying to think what else I bought her. I know we ordered more. No, I bought a hard drive for me, so that's really not for me. No, we bought stuff for the dogs. I can't really claim that, can I? So maybe we're up to about 7. So HTN is just a relaxing 7, right? I'm trying to figure out how many gifts I bought Lorelei, because I was trying to do 10 and 10, 10 for 10 years. So, but I think I bought more than that. Man, I'm getting old. Oh, we're at least at to 7. I'll have to go back and recount everything, but I think we're at 7. And I have a cruise planned for our anniversary to go on next year. So that's like gift number 8, right? Come on. There has to be. Well, I got a couple weeks. I still got the rest of the month to go. So surely I can come up with 2 more things that I buy and give to her as, and say, Happy anniversary! Because that's what I do. I buy something we need that I know that is useful or that she wants or could use, and I just buy it and say, okay, there's your anniversary gift, so that I can get to the 10 for 10 years. So I don't know, man. There has to be more crap than that. We're always halfway through the month, and my Amazon cart is blown up with crap we don't need. Man, I don't remember what all we got her. And you guys are always welcome to buy Lorelei gold and Louis Vuitton purses, but this guy can't afford that type of stuff. We're poor here. So, man, I know I've bought her more stuff than that. Well, I guess I could always claim groceries that we bought, but I won't do that. But I know we've done that. We've done that. So that's kind of my mission for this month. So, but we still got to go to dinner this weekend, somewhere nice, Saturday night. And Durant, Oklahoma's coming. And then we have the cruise ship coming next year. So I need 3 more things to buy her so that I can have 10 and 10, 10 for 10 months or 10 years. 10 items for 10 years of marriage. That's what my goal is. So, and guys, remember, we're going to be live again Thursday night. As always, our live show is Thursday nights. We have a great show. We have a lot of people there. We appreciate everybody coming for that. We're just going to start doing these random little 30-minute or so live streams. And I'm thinking about going fishing later, so you never know if I got signal, if I decide to go, where I'm going to go fishing at. Maybe I'll take you guys along, and you guys can go fishing with me. I just haven't been real happy the last few locations I've gone to. They've just kind of sucked. And I don't really, like that. Oh, no, that was for me. Crap. We got 6 people in the house. Thank you guys are all for being here. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. How is everybody doing? If you haven't left a comment yet, leave a comment and let me know how you're doing. As I told the folks yesterday on our short little live stream, we were at Walmart and the other day, over the week, whatever. We're at Walmart, and they're transitioning into Christmas, right? And so they had pizza ovens. What about getting her a charm bracelet with charm for each of you have been together? Well, here's the key. Okay, and it's actually an excellent concept. But here's what I've learned, because I could have bought another house with how much money I've spent in jewelry. Could easily bought a house in the Philippines. Lorelei is extremely picky about jewelry because when she was in the Philippines, believe it or not, she worked in the jewelry industry. And the real jewelry, not the fake stuff, but the real stuff. She was trained and everything in real jewelry. And she doesn't like my taste in jewelry at all. At all. So when I buy her jewelry, I've learned, don't buy her jewelry. I've had some custom made jewelry that she really loved, but then again, somebody stole it, you little piece of shit if you're watching. Stole, around $15,000 worth of jewelry from her at one of our parties. We know what happened. Can't prove it. But they stole some very expensive jewelry that I had custom made for her right after we were married. Maybe I could have it all custom made again. I don't know, but I got pictures of it. But she's kind of picky. So the last 4 or 5 jewelry things I bought, she's kind of went, oh yeah, that's nice. So no, so what I do with jewelry, and I advise this to all husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, look, just take them to the store, listen to them or give them the money and let them go buy it themselves. Then they get exactly what they want. Now, here's a pro husband tip, because I'm a pro at being a husband. What I have found, if you let them pick out their own jewelry, they usually spend less money than you would have spent buying the same jewelry. One, they're smarter than we are when it comes to these things. They know how much those earrings are supposed to be or how much those bracelets are supposed to be. We don't know, and the cute girl at the sales desk is doing this, and we just buy whatever the hell. So just let the wife buy it. It's easier, it's faster, and it's usually cheaper. My pro tip. Now, Walmart. I was saying about Walmart. So they're transitioning into Christmas. So they had on clearance a whole bunch of pizza ovens. Well, they only had 5 left. 4 left. And they had 2 of the big black stones pizza ovens, really nice ones. They were regularly like $298, and they had them on clearance for $98, so $200 off. I should have bought those, put them on Facebook Marketplace in the spring, and sell them and made money, but I didn't. They had a Cuisinart brand, which we have some other of their products, that sells for $198 for $70. And we purchased that one because it also opens up like a clam. It can open up like a clam, and you can use it as a griddle and or a grill. And it's fairly lightweight that you could take it camping, throw it in the back of the car if you're going to go and travel. Like, we go and stay in Airbnbs a lot, so we would definitely take it with us on an Airbnb so that we would have what we wanted to. We could grill fish and do things when we go out doing that stuff. So that's why we really honed in on that one. When I realized that it was versatile, because I have a really nice barbecue grill. It's a Pitmaster, a Memphis Pit Boss, not a Pitmaster, but a Memphis Pit Boss 3-in-1, smoker, charcoal, and gas. So really like it. Really like it. I'm very happy with it. So, but that gift, she said, is mine. I was going to claim that as a gift to her, so that I could get to my 10 gifts. But she said no. I have to claim that was her gift to me for our wedding anniversary, which is fine. I got to let her win sometimes, right? So, but really, so the pizza oven, we haven't took it out of the box, and we won't. We're going to leave it in the garage, boxed up until next spring, and then I'll bring it out here and we'll use it. Or if we go Airbnb in this, we may go to Mississippi or Alabama over Thanksgiving, maybe. And we've been thinking about doing it over, because we need to go house shopping. So we may run down there over Christmas or Thanksgiving. We just don't know yet. And depending on what's what and who's who and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do, we just truly don't know. Because we hope to move to southern Alabama, hopefully next year sometime. But we got some things in the air or juggling around that we're working on. That's going to help dictate our timeline and our time frame. And of course, what I'm really hoping is the election's over and the stinking interest rates. If we got to have a mortgage, if our interest rates will go down, all of that crap. So we're watching all of that. That's part of what we're doing before we go ahead and move down south, further south. Because let's face it, when you're fat and old like me, I hate the winters. Man, I spend 3 to 4 months pretty much locked up in my house. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I was telling some friends the other day, we were at a party over the weekend, a very good Filipino party, the first one. And you guys haven't seen my video on about how to be a Filipino party host, you need to go see it. But I was at a very good Filipino party this weekend. Very good one. They did a great job. Now, granted, the folks had a lot of money, and you could put 4 of my houses in their one house. So, granted. And he had, Jack says they're back. Good to have you back, Jack. Back from 7-Eleven. Did you get you a ice cream? Nope. Where you going? But the party was really good. The food. Hey, 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 what's going on? Hey. So, well, cool weather is good, but snow and ice. Oh, Lily's grunting. Everybody say hello to Lily. Let me get Lily some camera time. Let me get Lily some camera time. Let me get a rubber belly. Oh, Lily. All right, but be careful when you get down. You know, Lily has the damaged leg from the car accident when she got hit by a car. And she can't, we won't let her, and she's learning not to jump off of things because her good leg will give out and she smacks the ground. So we're really careful about when she's on things. But, what was I saying? I was at a really good party. Jack HTN, our good friend, is saying hello to you. I'm saying cool weather is good, but snow and ice, I can do without. Cool weather is like now, it's nice. It's probably 60, warmed up to 66 degrees or so. It's not horrible as long as it's not super windy. But for me, I get stiff. I have so much arthritis in my body. And this is what a girl I was talking to from the party who was Filipina, but now she hasn't been in the Philippines in 50 years, was telling me how much Americans hate the humidity and the heat in the Philippines. And she's from the Philippines. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, one, you don't speak for all of us. And two, I don't know if any of that's true, but go ahead and run your mouth. But can I help you? So, but for me, the heat and humidity is a good thing. I like the heat. It keeps my muscles loose. It keeps my arthritis at bay. Cold, rainy, damp weather, like living in freaking Oregon or Portland, Maine, or any of that damn places, Washington State, I would be miserable. I would hardly ever get to go outside. Hey. Psst. What are you doing? Sit. Man. I lost my train of thought, but that's all right. So, I know for sure that I hate the winters. And Lisa, we moved to southern Alabama or the Mississippi region. Come on, Lily. Come on. All right, get back in your spot. All right, everybody good? All right. At least maybe I will only have to stay indoors a month or so out of each year. Maybe 6 weeks. But from about November to February, depending, I stay inside a lot because I don't like the cold weather. And I don't like to wear 50 million pounds of clothes either. And I'm not even wearing socks this morning. I don't like to wear socks at all. So if I gotta, go and put socks on, and then it's damn cold for me. Because I have no feeling in my feet because of the neuropathy, right? And so I don't know. Man, I can have a hammer smash it in my feet and I wouldn't feel it, but I'd look down and see it, But that's our big plan. That's our dream. But there's a lot to do before then. We got a lot going on here. We got the big Halloween party where all you got to do is have $1,000 to come to it at. We're going to host it right here at our house. But I'm telling you, we did a really good Halloween party. Now, I think it was a birthday party this weekend. Nice house. They had a great place for men to go sit and hide where you could not hear the karaoke. My house isn't that big. My house is small enough that when we come out here to hide, you can still hear them screaming karaoke. At his place, yeah, there's a great big huge fire pit area, probably 30 yards from the house. So it was nice. You didn't hear screaming karaoke at all. And they were screaming that karaoke. So it was a very good party, very, very good. So I appreciate the host if they're watching that party. I'm going to talk about a channel Thursday night that I want everybody to subscribe to. It's a father and son group, father and son channel who's rebuilding a 65 Mustang. Nice family. He's trying to get his channel to grow. So I'm going to share it on Thursday night, and I hope you guys will subscribe and like and watch his videos. I gave him a bunch of tips about how to maybe make some more videos and how to grow his channel. But the biggest thing is getting people to subscribe and to watch. I'm going to help. We're going to share that out next week or this coming Thursday. Henry says, living in the coast of Mississippi, you have to worry about hurricanes and flooding. Agreed. But Henry, let me ask you this. Do you think it's worth it living in the Gulf Coast, Florida Panhandle, Alabama, Mississippi? I wouldn't live in Louisiana because Louisiana is nothing but a mosquito-infested swamp. But are the trade-offs worth it? Do you get more from living there than is taken from you? Is what I mean. And I say that because in this part of the country, even though we've been here forever, we no longer feel like we get a lot out of this country area. Excuse me. So Northwest Arkansas, as you guys know, is a financial juggernaut. Housing prices are through the freaking roof. Food prices through the roof. Traffic is a nightmare. Crime's getting to be up, which is normal. So for people like me who doesn't have a job, and my wife who can work, pretty much anywhere, living in this part of the country, there's not enough pluses to take away the minuses, to balance out the minuses. And so that's kind of my question for you. We are thinking, and we're going to get off here at an hour, but we are thinking, Henry, that living in southern Alabama or Mississippi, as much as the weather's better than here, longer, we can have more of a vegetable growing season. We can do more gardening, right? We also love to fish, so there'll be more fishing opportunities. It is close enough to New Orleans, Mobile, Tampa Bay for cruise ships, because we love cruises and we would love to do more of those every year. So we're looking at the typhoon or the hurricanes and the flooding and stuff like that. If we can mitigate some of the flooding by the house that we choose, then it may be it may be more worth having to worry about one or two tropical storms or hurricanes that are going to come through that area every year. I don't know. So I'm asking you, Henry, what do you think about that? We got 7 people in the house. Thank you guys all for being here, but give us a thumbs up. Shout us out. Join us on Thursday nights as always. We have the tropical shirt contest coming up, so you guys make sure you submit an entry for that. So that's my question for you folks that live down south. Now, we love Florida. And if I won the big lottery, we'd go to Florida in a heartbeat. But the carrying cost of home ownership in Florida for us poor people is just not realistic. Insurance and taxes, not realistic. So Alabama, Mississippi is where we feel at home. We get the vibe, but we like the people, we like the culture, we like the music, we like the food, we like that. And so, all right, what does Henry say here? Yeah, no, Henry, we've talked about that in the past. Henry says what he says is, yeah, it does have its good points living here, but I would stay away from the flooding areas. Yeah, and I think, Henry, you and I have talked a tiny bit about that, right? About anything north of Interstate 10 is usually considered the non-flooding areas. So, which makes sense. And so we are looking at that. We don't mind driving an hour or an hour and a half even to go down to the beach in Orange Beach or Gulf Shores, Alabama. We don't have a problem driving a little ways. We drive a couple of hours now to go to Tulsa or to Branson or to Springfield or to Little Rock or just to go and hang out for the day. So we don't have a big problem doing an hour drive, an hour and a half drive to go hang out at the beach for a while. As long as there's other fishing that at the spur of the moment, and this is my big deal, I want to wake up one morning and go, I think I'm just going to grab the poles and get the cut squid and the cut shrimp, and I'm going to jump in the truck and I'm going to run down to right over there, a little ways and do some fishing. Go to the pier or a park or a canal under a bridge that you can get to. Yeah, Henry says, yeah, a few miles north of Interstate 10. Yeah, so that's what we're thinking. We just know that the home values are so much better compared to here. I've talked to a lot of you guys about that on and offline about the cost of living compared to here, and even in Alabama. Now, granted, if you go to the beach, Gulf Shores is very expensive, Orange Beach, but if you live north up in like Spanish Fort and Dauphin or over in the Mobile County, like in Theodore and those places, Tillman, part of Mobile even, home prices are very reasonable comparatively. So that's what we're truly, because whether I catch any fish or not, if it's one thing I know, hearing about another, that's why I'm thinking about going fishing in the next couple of days, because I know here in a couple of weeks I will not go fishing again until spring, because it just gets too cold here. I mean, the fish go dormant. The water temperature right now is dropping. Doof, 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 here, just is. And since it's a lake, there is no current, right? So I live about 12 miles north of 10, and it's not bad. Still close to everything. Yeah, yeah. So we don't have a problem with those areas. Now, we are very aware of parts of Mobile area that's not good to live in, and we won't go there. And we don't want to live too far up in the state because, like I said, I want to be able to get in the car and go 20, 30 minutes max, just so that I can go fish. So that I could just go hang out and sit in a chair or sit on the back of the truck and just go and fish for a few hours when I get bored. So that's my big goal there. But we're looking at that area, and we need to buy a house there, but we're just kind of waiting because we got so many other little things to do here. But we'll get it figured out. But I know a lot of people down in that area, and they all seem to love it. And Henry, I have joined the Facebook group. What is it? What is the cruising? Man, I can't remember the name of the cruising in Mississippi. You've been part of that. And I know you know what I'm talking about, Henry. The car show, the cruising, the classic cars there. When you suggested that last year, I joined that Facebook group. And man, we have a lot of money here. Here's the difference. And then close to the rivers and the ocean. There you go. And that's what we want to be. Cruising. What did we call that? Cruising in the bayou? Cruising the coast? Cruising the coast. Okay. So the difference is this. One, I'm on their Facebook group, and so I get pictures and things. And like in this part of the country, we have a lot of classic cars, but there's so much freaking money, and there's so many big egos here. When you go to car shows here, you see like the McLarens and all these, $300,000 cars. You go to other parts of the country like yours, I've seen pictures of these beautiful 57 Chevys and Corvettes and Mustangs and all these gorgeous restored cars that are just to die for. Here, we just got rich people's cars that they go and buy and show off. So, they got a Shelby Cobra, but they didn't build it. That guy didn't turn a freaking wrench in his life, but he has a $200,000 Shelby Cobra sitting over here all smiling. But I promise you, that old boy, well, he didn't build that damn car. So that's the big difference between our part of the country and parts of the country like yours, Henry. Is I think a lot of your folks take so much pride. And man, I saw a '57 Chevy the other day that if I won the lottery, I'd be calling him up and going, I got to have that car. I mean, it was beautifully done. So I'm excited about taking advantage when we're in that part of the world, seeing those type of things. Because when people actually build things and love things and nurture them into becoming these beautiful works of art versus paying 200 grand for a Chevy Cobra and showing it off, or a McLaren, or whatever these other supercars are that we have so many of them around here now. The brand, and they're all brand new, you know that. I mean, they got them from the dealership. The dealership shipped them here, and they barely drive them around. So that's the big difference in this part of the country. All the classic cars, trucks, motorcycles come there. Yeah, and we don't have that here. We no longer have a good culture here. We just have a bunch of rich people here, to be honest. And if you're not one of the rich people, then you don't get invited. Or you can't play in the same sandbox, which is okay. But that's what we have here. We would rather enjoy that, the hospitable environment where you can go around in a car show and talk to people, and they want to talk and they want to visit with you and tell you what they did to their cars. Because you go to a car show here, and a lot of these people can't tell you anything about their cars unless they can read it off of a form. Yes, this is a 2024, McLaren or Porsche or Ferrari F13480 dash, whatever it is. I can't tell you anything but what they paid for. So that's kind of sad here. We do have a big airplane culture here. We have private planes all over the place, and they have, the private plane show, it's just like crazy. So we're kind of looking forward to getting back to a, I don't know, softer, gentler environment where it can be more friendly. People here don't know each other anymore. So, all right, guys, so I've gone over my limit anyway, but 6 people, 7 people in the house. Thank you for being here. I'm going to come back live maybe later tonight if I go fishing. I'm going to try to do a live stream, short ones. I'm trying to do short, 30 minutes to an hour max. 30 minutes is where I'm trying to get my sweet spot to. Every day at random times, at random places, just to check in with everybody and see how things are going. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Henry, we appreciate you. Jack, we appreciate you. There's a lot of those people that are here too, but not that many. We're full of them here. I mean, literally full of it. So what do you expect, right? But all right, guys, take care, and we will see you guys. If I go fishing, if I can get a signal, maybe I'll do a live this evening. So see you, Jack. Take care, everybody.